I'm done. I'm tearing up my entire garden and starting over. And if you think it looks messy now, it's about to get a whole lot worse. So please join us along today as we take you on this journey. In fact, I may need you to actually get dirty and start, doing physical.
Oh, you know what?
But yeah, like one of the things that we learned is that this woven fabric, and by woven, I mean it looks like cloth. It's an actual woven material, does not hold up. The non-woven, so much better.
I wouldn't call these beds a mistake.
Oh no, they did exactly what they did. They grew stuff for 2 years and they taught us the lessons about this exact spot that we needed to learn.
I think another YouTuber would probably be like,
don't make these mistakes in your garden.
no, you want to make mistakes.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real.
Okay, Chad. Oh, I cannot get that out.
I was about to say, I don't think grabbing one hook ounce is helping. I mean, the fabric itself didn't hold up, but these hooks have actually done very well. One important thing to remember is that none of these buckets you buy at all the hardware stores are UV stabilized. As soon as they sit out in that sun.
Sir, do I remember correctly that you have said multiple times this is the stupidest tool ever when you can use your hands?
I have picked on this thing and hated on this thing my entire life, and I've never actually used one. I finally fell for Brian's peer pressure and picked one up. So we're about to find out if he's been lying to us all this time or not. Okay, I gotta say, I'm not completely hating it.
Is it better than your hands?
Well, I'm not bending over.
Oh, and as you get older, that will be
What are you trying to say?
right, Grandpa?
Just because it's true don't mean you have to say it. But like that's how it's designed to do, is it basically goes under the dirt and the dirt just kind of shoots right through it. So that it basically just keeps cutting the roots off. It's a fact that the sun and water are the two most powerful forces of nature that there are. Those two things can destroy or create everything. In fact, it's kind of got me wondering now,
Oh.
should I not even waste the time? I mean, hey, you've heard me say it before that sometimes you pick the project, sometimes the project picks you. There's always a roadblock in every project. All of the people out there, like in San Diego with that beautiful dirt, welcome to North Carolina red clay. And before anybody says anything, yes, this whole garage is eventually going to be torn down. So, yeah, we know.
We know.
We know.
What are you doing?
Basically, it's just bleach and water. You spray it on, and it does 99% of what you need it to do. You may have to come back and do a few little spots here and there, like touch-ups or with a brush. But just bleach water alone will usually get most of the mold and mildew off the side of a house. This can kill plants, so like if you had decorative plants under here, you may not want to be doing this, but is it perfect yet? No. But look at what it was and what it is now, And I've done like absolutely no physical labor. Okay, now to get the sprayer and just kind of spray it with the sprayer, what's left, see how much more will wash off. And if there's any spots left, I can just scrub them with a brush. But again, it's not really snail food anymore because what's there got killed, even if it didn't get scrubbed off. So apparently my wife's definition of I'm done and mine are two different things.
Since you're doing the side of the garage, why don't you also go ahead and...
Are you happy now?
Oh yeah, this looks so good.
So here's the plan. Lay down a tarp, take it down because it's windy, save the two plants on the end I want, dig up as much of the dirt as I can, remove the bricks. You know how plans are.
They change.
Yeah, like when I stepped off the curb this morning and injured my foot. This is the chives. It has now survived its second winter, so this is a nice, good perennial.
Wow.
There we go. Smells oniony. This is lemon balm.
What are you using to dig it up?
Man muscles.
No.
And a hory. It's got the cutter, so I can dig down. So basically it cuts in the groove and the edges. So I dig down, it keeps it centered, and it cuts. Yeah, see now I'm using the serrated edge to catch any roots I missed.
Wow.
Smells lemony.
Okay, so are you saving this?
No.
What is this?
I don't even really remember, but it has taken over. It won't die, and I want it gone. Trash. Shoop.
Wow. 37 minutes later. I don't know.
It ain't been that long.
It hadn't been that long.
Keep hitting my hurt toe, man. I swear I just built these. A little heavier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, see, this is what I was saying before when we built it. It's like the dirt mostly is going to sit there. The roots kind of keep it all together. The bricks just kind of contain it, but you pile up dirt, throw stuff in there, it's going to grow. It was just 40 a couple days ago, right?
Yes, it was.
This is freaking hot out here.
It is.
The birds are loving on some fake spraying. Loving me some fake spraying too. Ow! That loud crunching sound was either the gravel or my knee. I'm not sure which. Oh, so much better. It's like knee pads.
So what are you going to do with the fabric?
Okay, I've gone through 10 different ideas. What I'm going to do is go against the garage. That doesn't count as helping. Tack one edge. Pull it down and just tack it like every 5-10 feet. Get that one side tight. Come on this side, pull it up here, get it tight. Same thing, zip it down, then do a edge and cut.
Those aren't my fabric scissors, are they?
I'm cutting fabric, ain't I?
No. I mean, you are, but that looks like shit.
So do you, but I still married you.
You think that's going to help?
Trust the process. But the real reason we're tearing it all out is because we're starting from scratch with these new Gro-Rite garden beds that we picked up.
The reason why we got this is because it's supposed to be really easy to put together, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Is that easy enough for you?
That seemed easy.
Now you got to make sure it's the right side up because as each of the panels connect, if I put it this way, it won't connect. I gotta.
Look, it's so easy that I know that it's wrong.
Because we're on opposite sides.
Yeah.
I'm giving you all the data and knowledge you need to know how to do it. You can connect these things in any other way. If I'd bought 2 of them, I could have made one twice as long, same size.
Oh, well, we did buy 2 of them.
I bought 5 of them.
I know. With our own money. Last piece.
And it's light. Yeah, so basically these 2 things just hook together and then those hooks go through here. You can do it up high and that's going to give you rigidity at the top. You could go midway down, get it underneath your dirt, but I think I have to read the instructions, but I think the plan is to go high. So it's got this thing to protect the edge of it.
Oh, so I don't hurt myself.
Yeah, well, really, because these edges are sharp right here, so this probably is a good idea.
Okay.
I was initially going to say I don't think this is really a needed thing, but with those little edges, it probably isn't a bad idea. You're just trying to see how to do it so you can cheat. I kind of just want to keep doing this right here. And a little bit longer than it needs to be, so I need to cut the rest off.
Well, maybe don't cut it yet, just in case.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there you go. Nice little protect thing. Basically, we bought 5 of these with our own money. And while we were unboxing our first one, we liked it so much that we did a little research and found out that they had an affiliate program. So we actually applied to it and we were accepted into the Gro-Rite affiliate program. And part of that is we have a discount code that we can pass along to everyone out there that will save you 5% off your first order. Basically, our discount code is just the Project Help Desk, and we will include a complete set of instructions down in the description about how to use that code on your first order. Basically, we're going to move the Sunchokes. So it looks like these things are actually doing well. I see roots. That doesn't count as helping. Okay, it's about to start raining, so in this rare case, I'm going to say that actually does help. Okay, for now, I'm just going to cheat and...
Swipe and plant.
Yeah.
Ah. You're literally just...
This way they're all in one spot. When we come back out, I'll know where they're all at.
So now we're trying to get these in before the rain?
Oh, it's not just rain. There's a chance of thunderstorms. It's
Ooh.
like we go straight from freezing to thunderstorms.
Okay.
And then we'll probably get a chance of one more band of snow before the season's over too.
Probably. Wait, that's the leak, right?
That's a leak. That's all the leaks, so let's just do these first.
Okay. Ah, plenty of room for the roots, I see.
Yep, and the stem is what you eat, so you kind of want it.
As buried as deep as possible?
Yep.
All right, now these are the onions.
Yeah, like I think I need to actually go shallower this time,
Okay.
but I'm not 100% sure. Because I didn't think I planted them that deep in the first place, so I'm like, did they actually wind up pushing themselves that deep?
Too bad that there's not something called YouTube that you could look up the best depth?
Like YouTube gardeners know anything. Copy, paste. Okay, she's starting to come together, but this has gone very smoothly, so I'm kind of afraid of what's going to happen next. Something's bound to happen.
It's day 3 of the project.
Yep.
You mean it's freezing and we're getting the pollinating?
Yes, it's going to be 26 and the pollinating is already happening. Welcome North Kakalaki, y'all.
Just because I don't do stuff doesn't mean that I can't do stuff. I just choose not to. I went inside. I came back. You look like you're almost done.
Can you feel the stank eye?
Yes, I can.
Good.
What are you thinking?
Nothing at all. Just turn your back for about 10 minutes. Ta-da! I basically moved the dirt and the bricks down to here, planted my sunchokes here. So this is going to be a sunchoke bed. They grow tall. There's not planning on being anything behind us but a greenhouse, so they won't block any sun. Boom.
So typically I come in and I play dumb wife, but today I know I'm not playing around with that because we're getting storms. So we're not going to put together all the garden beds today.
Yeah, in fact, I'm going to take apart the one we did put together because we are under level 4 storms. Yeah, if this thing were full of dirt, I mean, it wouldn't go anywhere, but one of the downsides of it being so lightweight and easy to move around is that with no dirt in it, it's a wind risk if the wind comes through here. So I'm just going to zip it apart.
Can you do this in 30 seconds? Go.
Done. Yeah, I mean, now I'm really glad I didn't buy the screw version, that I would have had to have either moved the entire thing or unscrewed it. I may not try to move the big pile of stuff. It's kind of compacted. I may throw some blocks on top of it just so it won't blow out. If this blows away to mess this up, then I've got bigger problems. I'm not worried about a garden at that point. So
Yep.
For now, I'm just going to put the garden bed and the tarp in here, roll it back up under there, and once the storm blows through tomorrow, pull it all back out. Might be time to finally replace these hoses. I'm amazed they've held up as well as they have. I just wish they would make brass fittings instead of aluminum. I'm also going to at least pull this one off.
Yeah.
These may be heavy enough not to blow. I don't know. I may unstack them.
Are you moving that?
After the last time when I almost dropped it, what do you think?
What do you mean you almost dropped it? You did drop it, and if I had the footage, I would put it right here.
Oh, when you're motivated, you'll find the footage. And while it may not look like it now with all this wind, we did not get any of the bad storms, but I did go ahead and pick up new garden hoses because they have actually fixed the problem and have now added brass fittings to them. Now the question is, can Miss Accident Prone make it through the entire unboxing without injuring herself?
I'm not sure.
I don't know, did I jinx you?
You probably did. Oh, boy. Ooh.
One garden bed.
That is really compact.
Yeah, that's one of the nice things about this is it's a nice smaller box where my other one came with panels that were basically 4 feet long. Oh, these are those things that I never read. And as you can see, the assembly instructions are actually very simple. There's not a lot to this, and these are all the different configurations that are possible within inside of this one box. There are new models coming out, so check the website in case there may be something that interests you even more than this one.
Hey, can I call these spikes?
Yes. It's literally just the 10 panels, 10 of the spikes, and the handful of rods for support and the ribbon that goes around it.
Ooh, that was loud.
Yeah, it makes you sound like you're breaking things, but it's just these where they're all the exact same dimensions, so when they sit inside of each other, they nest together and just catch on the way out.
Now I'm concerned that I wouldn't be able to take that apart, so can I try it?
Yeah.
I did it!
Yeah, so it's not that bad. Like at first, it feels like they're hung. You're afraid you're going to break something, but it's actually not that bad. Are you ready for me to take back over yet?
Well, I was thinking, yes. Oh, no. I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
When you're lifting these things apart from each other, start with the one that has just a cutout, and then that way all the pressure and angle is on the one that has the edge.
How can you tell which one's got the cutout versus...
Basically, you just kind of have to lift. Like when I try to lift, it's kind of caught, And when I try to lift, it pops right up. That's how you tell. We'll try to throw in an actual time lapse fast forward of how me completely unboxing one and unwrapping all this, just to show you the exact time it takes. I mean, the wife put one together without instructions. And best of all, not a single trip to the basement for that tool that I just buried somewhere and cannot find because not a single tool involved. Less than 12 minutes for a complete unboxing, peeling the plastic, putting it together, taking it slightly apart to put something that I forgot to put on there, and getting the piece on the top. Now, yes, I was rushing, and I have put one of these together, as you saw earlier, so it was a little bit cheaty for me to do it under 12 minutes, but it's a fairly straightforward, easy, toolless process that I would say just about anybody can do in under 30 minutes easily. And I mean, even you proved me right. You did it in 29 minutes.
That's right. I sure did. And I did it off camera because I'll be honest, I didn't think I would be able to actually do it in under 30 minutes. I was trying to prove you wrong.
And you didn't even cut yourself or injure yourself in any way. That's the part that amazed me.
I know, it was amazing.
Think you can put it together faster than I can?
Wait, that sounds like a competition. May the best woman win. Oh no, I'm behind already. Oh no, this is a bad idea. Who's
What was a bad idea? You challenging me?
Time out. I just noticed how far ahead you are. No, 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 no. Did you just sabotage me?
Of course I let her win. I ain't stupid. If there is anything you want to know about, throw it in the comments. We will be more than happy to give you an open and honest opinion about what we think about anything you ask. So yeah, throw it in the comments below if you have any questions about this. We haven't actually planted anything yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, we have nothing in the dirt. We might need to take a break and get some seeds planted.
Let's do that.
Not a bad idea. Okay, it is 3 weeks before our last frost date, and since a lot of our seed packets are saying, hey, start 3 weeks before, we are down here in the basement getting ready to get started for this season's growing. First things first, I went ahead and sifted out some soil outside. I mean, basically you start off with this, and pretty quickly, you're down to just the leftover big bark.
That is pretty. This is a nickel's worth of a free tour.
Dill, basil, tomatoes,
The peppers are not.
peppers, beans, flowery stuff, and more flowery stuff. And then to be determined. Okay, the seeds are in the ground. We are good to go. The only thing really left now is to get the beds lined up, and we're done.
What do you mean, done?
Oh, well, done is a relative term. My projects are never really done. They're just continuously ongoing.
All right, let's go see what happened. Decision number one. These two are too close together because I almost tripped over it.
You could trip over air.
What makes you say that?
I don't know. You want to show them? You okay?
No.
Fabric pot on the end. Water lines back here. You're not walking back there. You can't trip over them, but if it just frustrates you enough, we move the pots, and then you do have a walking path as a backup emergency idea. Okay, I put the first scoop of dirt down. It's too late to change our mind now.
This journey is supposed to have like a nice story at the end of it where it looks nice, and then I go like this, and I see stuff I'm going to trip over. I see that, and I see all of this, and now I love that. That's beautiful.
I said it's gonna look worse before it looked better, didn't it?
Yes.
It's all gone. Everything that we planned on going is gone. The one bed's still there in the pots that we don't want to get rid of, but it's all gone. In fact, let's give them a tour of what all it looks like now. Okay, so all the old fabric is out. New fabric is down, at least up to the point where it needs to be. All of the brick beds are gone, replaced with the new metal beds. That dirt is in here. Future project will be making more dirt to go on top of those. Everything over here has been all cleaned up. All the bricks are in a stack that are going to become the foundation area of the greenhouse for heat retention. I did not keep any of the irrigation hose because there was a lot of holes in it. And while I could have plugged it, it's like I got a bunch of it downstairs. I'll just put down new. And as part of ripping out the old stuff, we did keep some things. My chives are still going. I still got 2 things of my lemon balm. We saved the leeks and the onions and the sunchokes that were up in there. We actually built a new bed just for the sunchokes that have already started coming through. And if you made it this far and actually enjoyed everything, check out these playlists over here to follow along with our gardening journey.